Right, need to put it on live chat so that I can actually see everything that's going on. And I'll be focusing on overhauling what I've got already today. So I just need to... how do I get rid of them? Erase. Oh right, I see. I can just do that. I'll post... just gonna need to post the stream. Welcome Meta. I'm gonna need to post the stream in some of these DMs because I said I would. And then all will be well. So I already started building a city about 3 or 4 days ago. Quite proud of it, but then I realised that there's another DLC that I wanted to get, and rather than having to squish everything together, I decided I might as well give it a complete overhaul. Some parts will change, a lot of it will... sorry, a lot of it will change, some parts of it will stay the same, because I was happy with how they looked before. And yeah. Also naming all the districts again, because there are so many of them, and because not a lot of them were well thought out in terms of placements. So then I can sort everything today. I also got the Sunset Harbour DLC, which gives me some new features which I'll hopefully be able to show you all of today. Because I'm eager to try those out. They sound really helpful, especially for what I'm doing today. So all these need to be erased. It's night time at the moment, but you will be able to see the city during the day. I've set the day and night cycle to go on. And as it does so, there's just a tiny bit of that, tiny bit of that left, and I think all the districts have been deleted now. Fantastic. And now for the big getting rid of. So that bit there I don't want to touch. Don't want to touch that bit either. Get rid of that. And everything below here I want to get rid of. So I wonder if these buildings will go away if I... no, they will not. Oh, they will. Interesting, right. And then other things will have to be... get rid of everything. Hopefully these buildings will just go away. And everything else that's left isn't actually changeable. Get rid of that and all these, and then everything else should be buildings that I placed down that are the wonders of eminent domain. Gonna have to get rid of all of the public transit routes so I can reinstate them later on, because otherwise they'll just keep popping up about how they can't get to the next destination. I wonder why. Maybe it's because I just deleted everything that's relevant. It's kind of annoying almost that I have to start all over again. Was that the intercity? Okay. That makes sense. And all of these things, watching the jiggers, will have to go. I do hope the noise of the bulldozer doesn't get irritating, because I'm going to have to do it all. There is no easy way, as far as I know, to get rid of these. Yeah, there is no easy way to do it. Fine game, I will play it your way. The building is not empty. Hey? Oh, it's a cemetery. Well, game. You bested me there. I really hope it hasn't saved. I'm gonna quit out and not save. I'm just gonna maybe start again today because it's taking way too long just to fix that. But before I do, I'm gonna check and see whether that has... Oh good, it's not saved me destroying everything. Good. So then I can do that another time. So what is new? Also, how are both of you today? Meta and Juno. Maybe these are interesting. There's a desert one, that's going to be a pain to do the water. Maybe it does have water in it, we'll see, but that will be quite annoying. Crater Falls. This one, I think I've seen this one. Extra fantastic. Right. Fantastic. I mean, I'll just try with this one and put creative mode on. And for the moment, I'll take the day-night cycle off for the moment. Just so that it's always daytime and you can always see things. I'm not the sort of person who would like to play this game legitimately. I'm glad that both of you are great today. But I much prefer being able to build anything I want, whenever I want, without having to worry about the cost of it. I know it won't let me have trophies for the PlayStation 4, but I really don't care too much for trophies in this game. Because who cares about trophies? Alright, well this is a lot more interesting. Why is that all yellow though? What on earth has happened to that fight? I can have 3 more. I'll take that one. I will also take... I have 2 more, so I'm going to have that one and that one and see where that gets me. Okay. And there's an old factory there, that needs to go. So does all of that. I need to remember that there's train lines around here that I shouldn't disturb. It's a nice little crossing there, but I'll keep that part. The rest of it though Start from scratch and hopefully make something that looks remotely nice that I can work on another time. And I've kind of also learnt my lesson about flooding before, because that sometimes happens, so I'm going to... There's the relevant stuff for that. Industries. Oh, the fishing. I love those tweets from the towns, but yeah. It's like Twitter, only it's not. Citizens in this game complain about absolutely everything and anything. I'm not happy with this, I'm not happy with that. I don't really care. Move then, you know? And setting up a key to make sure that... Okay, that's annoying. Why don't you want to get them? Want to place on water. I'm not happy with all the noise. Well, it's not really my fault. If you can't stand the noises from traffic, what are you doing living in the city? That's my... Although I have no idea how this has happened. Okay. I sense that might be... Yeah, looks like real townsfolk, exactly. Level the terrain. The level that's on there. Right, and just get rid of that silly part. Right, people who move next to airports and complain that airplanes are there. I know. I know. I don't like the airplanes. Well, you move next to an airport. Did you really expect there to be no airplanes at an airport? Don't like airplanes move away from the airport. I'm pretty sure that the housing away from the airport is going to be a little bit better than the bits that's near it, because, well, planes are flying over every 2 minutes. Let's have a look at build the key again. Stop messing about. And maybe playing fast motion. Right. Have the key over here to prevent flooding, and also make sure it's nice and neat, so we've got no jaggedy edges that I can't be bothered fixing. There we are. And I can't build past this dotted line, so okay. This land is very very close down to the water. I hope that doesn't flood, because if it does, I will have to destroy whatever I place on it at a later date. Decided to put some building a city does take a little bit of time, but I suppose we can start with this area. Just give a basic idea of what's going on. We've got trolleybus lines which we can place down, because this DLC gave you access to those, so that's nice. And have them along the waterfront here. In this game, the townsfolk, they do like to complain a lot about things like tram lines and trolleybus lines and just anything that makes even a remotely measurable amount of noise they like to complain about. Oh, that's why. Oh, it's settling now, okay. The water in this game likes to do whatever the hell it wants sometimes. Sometimes it doesn't make any logical sense or what it ends up doing. So, try this line there, there, and there. And another one. Can have those. Curved road. Just because. Straight. Okay. Does it really not want to Fine. Fine. I will not do that then. Instead put another key down. If it wants to be a pain, I will deal with it. Yes. Connect, please. Connect, please. Thank you. Ah. Right, there we go. The hell is... Like Stonehenge in miniature. Right. Fair enough. That's a weird thing to have. But I... Let's just test this out. Trolleybus depot, which is bloody large, but one does what one can. There we go. And I'll set them running to see what becomes of it. Just to have them doing stuff, it's a bit more visually interesting. I don't really want them to complete the lot. Oh, I see. So it doesn't like. It wants to go around, does it? Alright. Whoa. There we go. Got some trolleybuses going around. Pink ones. Because why not? And I don't know what the stops are like. There's the stops. So if there were any people here, they would be getting on these and going around. Now I want to sort out where I want my water to go. Just gonna pause it and see. Inland water treatment plant. I don't really want that. Just want to find out where the flow of water is going. That goes through there. And then it will go... Are any of these that are flowing out? Out where I don't have to worry about it. Over here, I guess. But then there's not a hell of a lot of room along here. Eh, whatever. Let's try that. Oh, hang on. I might decide where my industrial zone is going to be. So then I can pollute that and forget about whatever else happens. Oh. Yeah, over here. I feel like over here is probably for the best, although we'll have to spoil the hills a little bit. Because it doesn't really like being placed on hilly ground. So we'll have all the buildings that are producing pollution up here. So then it's away from the city, away from the water supply, away from everything, and then they can't moan that they're getting sick. Even though I place down like 1 million treatment centres of water, but for some reason it's still not clean enough for them. Because sometimes weird things happen with that. It'll just magically decide, hey, I'm gonna get sick today. And the guy who made this city, forget what he thinks, even though he put tons of measures in to make sure we don't get sick. Let's just be sick anyway. Just deciding as a town that they're going to be sick from the water supply and not provide any reason whatsoever. So then I'm left wondering what the hell am I supposed to do. Okay. Building an industrial area, which I might litter with trolleybus lines because I don't know. I can turn that to that to that to that to this. And that's all connected now. Happy days. Happy days indeed. Yeah, it's the same one as... yeah. So, I said before that this game was like SimCity. I'm now starting to wonder if that's entirely true because I heard that SimCity wasn't too fantastic. Whereas with this game it is pretty well done, although PC players get a lot more functionality out of it because they don't have to put up with the fact that console doesn't have the districts. Are just how you name them, and you can actually set different districts to have different policies, so different rules about how parks work, how public transport works, that kind of thing. It's just an easier way of keeping track of different areas that you get to name. You get to name pretty much everything in this game. Everything that you can click on and bring up an info panel about, you can rename to whatever you want. Is this going to play ball with me? Yes it is. So everything in the industrial area I will set. Inland water treatment, an advanced one. Bloody hell. You spoil me, video game, with your advancements in water treatment. So these ones will just provide... 2013 SimCity was the last in the series and widely considered a bad move. It was always online and plagued with bugs. That sounds like a pain in the arse. I'm glad this one doesn't have any bugs. It does have its weird qualities about it that don't seem to be... Yes, I know I've got trams and metro and all that kind of stuff. I also have helicopters as well in this, which they've added. People figured out how to enter other people's save games and delete their... That's horrible. That is awful. I wouldn't like that to happen to me, especially after I've spent so much effort doing the one that I'm doing. I'm not the greatest person to talk to about this game because I don't fully understand it yet. Every single time I learn something new with every new city that I build, so it's kind of... Right, is that the... Probably might fit in there, you never know. So those are water treatment ones. And I'll make sure that the water supply is decent. So ideally I want it flowing out to here and then away so that I never have to worry about it. Or I gave the 2013 one a skip. The last I played was SimCity 4. Lovely. Does it go that way? No, it'll sort of pool and end up... I don't really... Sometimes you can't win. So let's get the water from here. Put those down. And water and heating. We don't really need heating, to be honest, because it's... Damn it. Okay. So those should be getting us our water. Then I'll have a separate one here. There you go, and then that one there. Okay, and then for another one we'll have this. And yep. Kind of like a destroyed lighthouse. See, I haven't played any of the SimCity games, but I hear it kind of... So, SimCity Societies was also a pile of crap, but not SC 2013 crap. I'm gonna dump my stuff, all my pollutants in the water, because I have to. Have to dump everything, all the pollution in the water, because I have absolutely no choice in doing that. So I'll have sets of 3 which should carry. Right, now the water pipes can go to one of these. And they can also go back. So then this area can have its water like that. And then silly beggar over here will be going along and around, and it will go up, back, alright, this will be the one that's going to be all thingied. Thingied as in, it will probably become polluted somehow, because we've got all the industrial buildings are going to be up here, so it's kind of a given with this game, because it likes to throw out pollution in every single direction and then say, oh, you're being really polluting to the environment, really thingy. Why must you be killing all of the fishies with your pollution? Because I've got no choice but to create it. Because it can't really go anywhere. I can't just recycle the water over and over again, because that would be incredibly complicated and no one would want to do that. I am rambling, but right, so there's the thingy. The thingy of the thingy. It'll come in and go out. So then sorry, just sneezing. And then it will go past the thingy and all the way over to this area, which the edges will be watered and thingied. And it also needs to that's quite annoying. So eco one, what is it? Oh. Right, poopy poop. Let's try something else. But I will be back in a moment. Alright, I have returned. So, I'm going to take away all of these districts, repaint them in later, do some editing, and then I'll start. Before I just got rid of everything, now I'm going to be a bit more careful about what I take away. All the public transport routes need to go. Right. That's good. So, bus routes need to go. There's the... don't know what these are. Trolley buses we will have in our city. Okay, so this area really does... I'm just gonna get rid of the... This area for sure needs to be completely redone. Do this, get rid of that, and that, and just everything. Right. Okay, yeah, the hashtags are hilarious because citizens want to complain and talk about all sorts of things. It's kind of the game's way of saying, hey, we got a problem, even though it's not, some of the time it's not really a problem. The red blobs that pop up are the negative emotions, or sometimes much like I'm upset that the mayor's decided to drive a bulldozer at you. Yeah, you see, the red things indicate that they're going to be unhappy with what you just did. And the green, every time a green one pops up, they are happy with it, they're happier with it. With that thing being there. I do want to get rid of this bridge because this area is terribly inefficient. And the green one's like, I'm happy that the mayor decided to drive a bulldozer through my house. Well, the green one is more like I just removed something that they found annoying and they didn't like. So, the space in here is going to be for... What the... Why is that on... Oh, the metro station, so... That person really didn't like the metro station being there for some reason, even though it was entirely for his benefit. He didn't like it. Get rid of these buildings. Very nice. And these ones too. Because these ones also need to go. As for the tram lines, they're going to need to be ripped up as well. and returned to normal. That needs to go. And then this is a 6-lane road. I'm going to replace that. Alright. And now that can go. So can all of this. And then all will be well in the world. Because then I can actually start moving on and creating a highway exit that goes out of the city, because I found out that a lot of the people that are coming into the city are actually just mainly want to leave. So they kind of have it at this height. Nope, that's still not good enough. That's going out, and then another one at the side of it going in. Okay. That's okay. Really hate that it's up that high. I wish it was a little bit. Can I have it any lower than that? I want it to be lower. Okay. Yeah. Okay, if I place what? Yeah. All right. All is well. That's going in, that's going out. And then probably going to be incredibly messy looking, but Dear leader has very generously uprooted me and destroyed my home to build most glorious highway bypass. Oh dear. Right, go down there, you silly sausage. Okay. So the highway here, I've got a good feeling about this. Good feeling that they are going to use that and not clog up the bloody streets as soon as they come into the city now. This, on the other hand, that is going to be quite painful. That part can go. I know you're unhappy with the fact that I just got rid of a part. But please, oh please understand that I'm doing this for your benefit. So whoever comes in can then come out onto invalid shape. Okay. No. Highway ramp. So then it will go down there. Yeah, then it will go that way. And then they can get back onto the highway from there. Okay. And then they can get off here. I know what I'm doing. There, and they can get back onto it. If they just wanted to use their brains by doing they're going pain in the ass. And they can have another ramp that sends them onto the highway, even though they probably goes. No. Maybe they'll do that. Maybe they will. So then, they should be really happy about this highway bypass, because I'm doing it so that they don't have to complain to me about how much noise there is from the bloody highway. And those are going to be trolleybus lines. Why? Because I like trolleybuses. At least I just got the pack that lets me have them. So I'm more inclined to have those going around the city than I am to have... Wait, can trams also go on the same... They're not, are they? Ah, that's why. Okay. I don't want the bloody... I didn't... because that's the... Alright. Space is already occupied. I don't get how it can be already occupied, but okay. Whatever you say. You utter genius, you. So then you can go up this street. It is a very high highway. But they should be very pleased that I've done that. Why? Is that because it's tram tracks? Well, I want to change it to a... Fine. All I wanted to do was change it, game. I didn't ask you to do what you thought I wanted you to do. All I asked was to replace them with these, because I'm... Give me that, give me that. Rid of that, rid of that. And that. And now... Of course you're going to complain about trolleybus lines, but but anything else is perfectly fine. Okay, fine, those can't cross into each other. Why complain about trolleybus lines? It's just poles and electrical wires. Why are you complaining about it? What's wrong with it? What have I done to deserve this? Damn it! That wasn't meant to happen. Oh. Yeah, there we go. So I just have to rip up all of the tram tracks, of which there are so many over here. And then, feck. Cannot upgrade to this type. Oh. The bloody thing. Alright. Right, those are for trolleybuses, so those should go up. Right, you see, we're getting somewhere, right? Oh, don't you like trolleybus lines? Oh, poor you. Poor you, not liking trolleybus lines. But you enjoy tram lines, don't you? Because you weren't complaining when they were next door to you. I do realise I'm talking to NPCs who can't answer back, but... Okay. Alright. Okay, that works out. Don't know why these guys are complaining that they're not connected to a road, but I'm just going to get rid of you anyway. And stuff those, because those don't really matter. And now, let's see if I can get rid of, where's the other tram, stupid station thingy. That needs to go. That also needs to go. I've got everything over here does indeed need to go. So then I may redesign you and make you better. Okay. But... Ah. Okay, that's good. And then... Okay, so all this area of the city I'm going to keep. The rest of it I am going to just redo. Because I feel like torturing myself tonight. Can this area just go? Okay, can I select? Relocate. Empty to another... Oh. Relocate, can't do that. So if I was to... Okay. I get it now. So I can move the bodies elsewhere. So how about in this area which is polluted and destroyed and all that, the rest of it? Yeah, I think that's a fair idea. Got all the cemeteries over this way. And then away. So that way I can move them out of there and get rid of those. So then they won't be disturbing anyone. Emptying. Okay. That one's being emptied, that one is. So is that one. Alright. And so in theory, no one in this area should be affected by anything. Yeah, okay. Ah, they're just changing because they've changed specialisation because they removed that. And then what's going to happen with the people that are coming into the city from here? Okay, they are going to go into the city, but they're not. Ah, so some of them want to use the highway, some of them... Or maybe not, maybe they find their own way. Some weird reason. Big long bypass. Okay, well that... Alright, you really want me to get rid of you? Right. I'll start doing that then. There, how do you like that? Yeah, ha ha ha. He's all on his own. And now... heck. Get rid of these. I don't care. That'll teach them to want electricity. Ha ha ha! What, you want modern creature comforts? I don't think so. Alright, and then... I said and then a lot in this video, but... I'm just gonna say it again, and then... I can work on extending the city down a little bit, so that I don't end up running out of space in this northern part, because that's what was happening before. I just didn't have... the space. That area is fine. This, you need to go, Sonny Jim. So do you. Now for my landscaping. Upstairs. So I can extend the hills a bit more. Make it higher up. And the hills. So are these going to be emptying? Ah! Fine. What, so how long is it going to take them to empty that? I have no clue. Well. Metro lines. Now those. Metro lines can go away because I'll be rebuilding all of those. Now all the metro lines should be gone. Are you complaining about noise? Why? There's nothing on the roads. Why are you complaining about noise of all bloody people in this? Okay. This thing... Get rid of that. I'm going to put some better buildings in the way. Helicopter depot. I know there's a helicopter depot. Thank you game for telling me that. Can this building fit anywhere? Yes, it can. It can go right there. And all the world will be happy with itself. The posh mall. You can go right there. Colossal order officers. You can go... yeah. There you go. And... Grand Library. Yeah. Interesting. This I probably do not need. Pressing office, I'll save that until another time. There you go. And now, Aviation Club. Well, that's a new thing. New thing I got with the pack. I didn't know it was a unique building though. Didn't know I'd have that unlocked from the start, but it looks like I did. But mini stadium, because... Wait, why are you unhappy about a mini stadium like that being put there? Why are you unhappy about it? Dear, dear me. Oh, people like sports. That still needs placing. I think I know where to go with that one. Stop being unhappy. Okay. Maybe the stadium makes noise. I mean, I imagine it would do, but then... It's not even making noise yet. I don't know why they're unhappy about it, right? What does that mean? You need money, do you? Land value isn't high enough? I don't know. Looking at you, Vancouver. Alright. You can go there. So you can have all these nice buildings, you see. And they will attract people who want to be attract tourists, and then with those tourists we will get some money and make the city a nicer place. So that really doesn't matter because I'm playing on creative mode where but people don't like the post sports traffic jam and or writing. That's true. I've never seen any of those kind of effects in this game, so I don't think that's necessarily... It's probably just noise that they're bothered about. You see, there was a Green Cities DLC, which is probably something that'll be right up Flannel's, right up his alley. And it was Green Cities, and they overhauled the noise pollution, so every time the areas actually got a lot more specific with where the noise pollution was coming from and how you could theoretically solve it, but it also meant that every single time there's a piece of traffic in this game, every citizen cries their eyes out. So not particularly impressed with that update. Wow, there's lots of dead people now. Why? Why are they dying? Oh god. Help. Right, gonna have to... What the hell has happened? Okay. Right. So I'm gonna stop fiddling about and I'm gonna very quickly sort this out. So now that can go down there. You can go there, you can go there. And all should be okay. Why are they all dying though? I don't get it. A dead person is waiting for... Why? I don't know why you've all suddenly just up and died for no apparent reason. But okay, if that's your... That's what's gonna make you happy in life, I guess. And now these buildings can all be the buildings that we replaced before. See, I'm intelligent. I know what I'm doing. And then you've got all that. Gonna have to hit in here. Thanks for showing the game. But there's so much more. See you fellas tomorrow. See you as well. And I hope that things go well tomorrow, and you can see the video for this once it's finished, once I'm finished streaming, and see all the things that you might have missed. So have a good night and do enjoy your rest. Good night, my tiny ratto. Yeah, all these people are just dying. Why? Very mysterious. Let's have a trolley bus depot right there. And then we can have things like... try out the helicopter. Do we rat with air transfer? What the hell is that? Helicopter depot. Oh. So we can have those out here, I guess. Got the depot. Blimp depot. Airport. Helicopter stop. Oh. Okay. Suppose that's all right. So how much would this... Oh. Right, I'll be right back as well. And I'm back. Right. Forget about this, because I can link it up later. Right. Forget that's even a thing as well. And then sort out the highway by a big upturn. Space is already occupied. No, it is not. Yeah. University, put that there. High school. High school, put one right there. And one there. Elementary school, we can have one. Right there. And there as well. And now for some crematoriums, so that the people that have for some reason passed away just very suddenly in the buildings in the city itself have somewhere to go. And have they got water? No, they haven't. They also haven't got power, which is fantastic. And now, need a hospital, don't we? Yeah, we do. Who doesn't have medical care? Right, yeah. It's all the garbage stuff that they're really worried about, isn't it? Okay, well. Should in theory solve the problem. And there's all the garbage things and taxis and everything else that we need to go into the city, so eventually that problem will cease to exist. Dead folks, I think, are probably going to be picked up. Don't know about that. Parks. Things that they will probably enjoy. At least I hope so. Not with you guys, you don't like the noise? I don't really see anything that could be really noisy there. All the garbage vehicles. And then everything will be okay in the world because they're going. A lot of them. Alright. That one's been emptied and this one is still being emptied. And I might want to end the stream off soon. Maybe anyway. So all the trains are going around. Bloody hell. See what we got for the fishing thing. Fish market, fish factory. Right. We'll probably try and end the stream fairly soon. So they're all leaving. Okay. That's good, but traffic is backing up. Oh my. Right. I'm gonna fix that. You can stop. So they're all giving way and they're all going to pile in. Oh dear. Place on fire. Fire station. Right there. That's the police station. Well, you can put it across the street. There you go. So have they recognised that tunnel? They have not. It's very strange. Have you noticed there's an abandoned building in the city? No, I have not. Really? Really? You're telling me? Really? Get out. Get away. I don't believe you. Are you really having a problem with the water? Really? Why? Can't understand why. Well, have a go. To upgrade. There we go. Right, well, all seems to be back to normal. At least I hope so. And then, with all that, I can then continue and work on the other things that I want to do. So all the vehicles can get to the city, I think. And traffic is backing up quite badly. But I guess that's fine. Does your tap water stink? Well, who's complaining about that then? Nobody? Don't think anyone's complaining about it. Right, now it's playing at normal speed. Fun. The road maintenance people, fair enough. Fairly nice building there. Apparently it needs to be on lower ground. It is alright by me. Ah, there we go. And then probably need to put a key in. Well, the pipes are hovering in midair, but not really sure how to fix that. Alright, well, I will end the stream off here. Hope you all have a good night, and I will see you whenever I do a stream next. I'm not sure when that'll be. Take care.